stage you are in decides multiple things as you go along this journey. For us in specific, I would say after that angel round that I spoke to you about already, after that, in these 5 years, we've learned a lot. And the first thing that we learned that there are only two parameters we are looking at when we are looking at the institutional investment. One is the amount of money that will be there, and second is the valuation. That's how the mindset works. But after having those 5 or 10 discussions, we realized that we are missing a very, very big third angle to it, which is whom are we raising it from? Because when you get into it, when you get into the VC circle, and if you're new to this entire entrepreneurship circle, you don't realize that the most important actually is the third element.
When we were trying to raise money, we were in the early growth stage. And you know that there are certain funds that would invest in companies which are in early growth stage. So the next step was very clearly list down the list of funds who invest in startups who are in the early growth stage. Once we had that list, I think there were 3 important criteria for us and shortlisting who we want to talk to. First, I think as Siddhartha also mentioned is, we are a consumer brand. We wanted to partner with people who understand consumer brands, who understand what we are trying to build, because it's not just about money, right? You're going to be in a long-term relationship with the people, and it's important that your investors understand and appreciate the vision you have. Second, which was also very important, as I said, there are a lot of VCs now you will find who invest in consumer brands, right? Then I think depending on founders, there are criteria, actually both Harshil and I, we came from IMCAL and we had a huge alumni base. The second step we did, we reached out to our alumni base, and it is surprisingly amazing how much people help you. We got all introductions to VCs through our friends and alumni base, and feedback of what kind of value add can each VC do, right? Is to me actually a minor point in the early stage, but yes, important is obviously what kind of valuation you get, right? And how much are you diluting? There are certain VCs who would come only at, let's say, X% of stake, and maybe founders don't want to dilute that much, right? So I think those were the criteria that played in that who is the right partner.